Hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. We're out here at the Avon Park Aero Modelers Club, actually in the field, and we're going to do the 4S maiden on the brand new Aeros RC Avanti S 50mm. I'm running, got that antenna mod on there. I'm running a 1500 milliamp RC Hackers 4S LiPo in there, tucked maybe 1.5 inches back from the beginning of the wooden tray. Seems to CG just fine right there. Let me get my wires all tucked in here. Hold on. Having some technical difficulties here. All right, there we go. All right, I'm going to take off in the stability mode or self-level just to help me out to get her flying. I'm really anticipating, thing flew great on 3S. So I anticipate awful great on 4S. So here we go. Oh yeah. Back in the AS3X mode. Oh man, what a great little jet. Oh, much better roll rate on, all right, I'm kind of slow now. Turning back toward the clubhouse. You got her? Oh, that's fine. Difference between night and day. Okay, that's fine. All right, up high. Swinging back toward the clubhouse. Out of the power completely. She's glided in towards us now. And I'm going to goose it. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right, bring her by. Slow or low. And I'm going to goose it. Now, I don't recommend, I'm not telling y'all, actually I do recommend her on 4S, but I'm not telling you to do it because the manufacturer does not have her designed to be on 4S. She's supposed to be a 3S only. But, as you can see, she's flying great on 4S. Of course, the big thing is I don't want to overheat my ESC. So I'm not, whatever I'm doing, I'm not giving her full throttle all that much. Go ahead and land her. Oh, a nose. I've got a very pointy, sharp nose. And what do you want to hear? Even though it's an EDF, always get in the habit turning that motor off, securing that prop. Hope I didn't break my nose. I didn't. No, she just hit this crabgrass here. Yeah, she's fine. Didn't even crunch it any. All right. Turn our prop back on. Okay. Let me just put my finger in there. I can actually see the end of the ESC. I got my finger resting on the ESC. And it is not really, just slightly warm. Slightly warm. All right, back to stability mode. Okay, or self-level for takeoff. You know what? I said I was going to throw her like this. Okay, so let's do it like this. All right, overhanded throw's fine. Man, what a great, I don't know. I think this was giving the BAE Hawk a run for its money. It really is. This is a great flying little jet, man. Yeah. Bring it right by us here. All right, when I come back by this time, honey, I'm gonna get her up a little bit higher and I'm gonna do that roll. All right, here we go. Much, much better. Much more axial roll on 4S. Got a little more power, a little more punch. All right, we're gonna go around the other way. Bring her right at us. All right, take her out towards the clubhouse here. All right, we're gonna have to land her this time.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
All right, perfect.
Prop secure.
Prop secure. Now, let's take a look. I'm curious about something. Nope, not gonna try it. You don't wanna, maybe if I was on the runway, a smooth surface, might try it. There's so much on the underside. You got these louvers here for air intake, which act like little knives. You got these structures on here that are gonna grab that grass, so don't try that. Besides that, you don't want to feed grass up into that EDF. All right, we flew for the full 3.5 minutes minus 4 seconds. Most importantly, let me touch that ESC. All right, I got my finger on the ESC. It's a little warm, but I'm able to leave my finger on it. So that is a big indicator that 4S is okay. I mean, how do I say this? Tell you to do it, but not to do it. It's like this. The manufacturer says fly it on 3S on a 1300. That's the official statement. Fly her on 4S. Brian Phillips, I'm with you. I agree. A 1500 RC Hackers. I'll put a link to these batteries in the description of this video. 1500 RC Hackers is an absolute perfect battery for this plane. Perfect for the Bayhawk, perfect for the T-33, perfect for the Viper, and perfect for the L-39. But I haven't tried on the L-39 yet. But Brian Phillips had this exact same battery in the L-39. It flew much better. So I can't wait to try that in mine. If you look in the battery bay, about the halfway point on that wood tray is where I had this 1500 right there, okay? And she CG's just flying, she flies just fine. I got the AR-410 tuck up underneath in that cavity there, but you'll see that in the build video, which is online already. 4S is the way to go, folks. Nice thing about it, you've got a magnetic hatch, so you can service your EDF. You gain grass up in there, you can easily get that up in there. Got strong magnets. Little things that you don't really see in pictures. You know, you got these plastic bits, plastic nose cone, all these plastic back here on the tail. Plastic right there to help, because whenever you come in for a landing, you're going to want to flare just a little bit and let that land that way. And yeah, I can't say, I mean, other than I wish she had a rudder, and I wish they would just come out and say, you can fly her on 4S, maybe make that little 30 amp a 40 amp, and I don't know, increase it by $5 and say it flies on 40 amp or a 4S, but she flies just fine on 4S, and that's the RC Hackers 1500 4S with a 100C discharge. And I'm very impressed with the plane. Well, did we see how much was left on the... No, we didn't. Let's see how much is left. I flew almost the full 3.5 minutes, flew her hard. And look at this. Let me just show you. Let me know if you can focus in on that or not. You may or may not be able to focus in on that. 48%. Okay, so on that 4S, on a 1500 where I got it, I flew for 3.5 minutes. You could easily fly for, say, 4 minutes and 15 seconds with throttle management, maybe just under 4 minutes full speed. So, great little plane. Hobby Zone, thank you. Thank you. Arrows RC, thank you. Hobby Zone, thank you for sending this plane out for me to review. I really am just blown away by it. The only mod I did was the zip tie mod to easily grab the hatch off of there so I don't have to use my fingers. And let me focus in. I want to show the folks. If you look, what I did was I poked a hole with a little tiny screwdriver at about a 45-degree angle up to where that zip tie would come up at an angle, and I went ahead and I did the knuckle. I put the zip tie through itself. That way I've got that large plastic knuckle there, and that keeps it from going through the hole the rest of the way. And I put a bead of glue on it as it's fished in. But that way you can grab your hatch without having to without your fingernails digging in, because that fits in there so tightly. Just grab that, pull it off. It's just, and it looks like an antenna, and it matches the paint, so looks good. Folks, this is a great little jet. Thank you, Hobby Zone. I highly recommend it. If you want it, please use my link. And by using my link, I can take, or Hobby Zone will take $10 off the price. The plane costs $159. Well, if you buy it through my link, it's $149 for you. And I'll put a link to the purchase of this plane. Use that link, find the plane under the Arrows RC 50mm EDFs, and then in the coupon field off the right, you put in all caps FGFRC. Fat Guy Flies RC, FGFRC, and you can take $10 off the price. You get a great plane at a better price. I get a little commission. Yes, I do. And yes, Hobby Zone gave me this plane for free to review. So they believe in me that I can get a good review, and they're even letting me kick $10 off the price for you so you'll buy it. And they made it very clear, we want honest, real reviews. If it's something wrong with it, say what's wrong with it. Something right with it, say what's right with it. What's right with it is so many things. I mean, looks good, flies great. I wish it had a rudder, and I wish they would just go ahead and put a 40 amp in there and say, yes, you can fly it on 4S. But really, there's no negatives. Not for what you're getting here. A rudder would make it fly better, but also would drive the price up, and they're trying to keep the price down. Now, if any of the planes, anything you buy through my link, you can take that link and buy any FMS plane or any Arrows plane, anything over $100, and you can take $10. Not just for this one. Anything FMS is a plane, anything Arrows RC is a plane. Yeah, one of their jets, one of the big ones, one of the expensive planes. That big FMS, the big A10, that's $650. Okay, $10. I mean, I can't do any more than that, but hey, $10 is off the price. Use that link. So, FMS and Arrows planes, great plane. Love this little Avanti S. Thank you for watching. God bless y'all, and don't forget, faith, family, and friends. And then 50mm EDF Haas & Boss jets. Bye-bye.